I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to my channel. And this is probably one of the last few videos where I'm shooting in front of my apartment block. And today is my last day at my workplace, so mixed emotions going on. So yeah, let's go. Weather is also really nice and pleasant today. Morning scenes in the apartment block. Last time I'm commuting through these streets. So let's go in the center so there's no car coming. So yeah, I'm going to miss all of this. I have to start moving out and emptying all the things at my workplace. So that's also there. And one bad part or maybe a good part is that only this week, even last week I told my boss and all other co-workers at my workplace that yeah, I'm moving out. I didn't say it. I started dropping information, which is something I need to work on because even my friends got to know about this 1 week before this, and then I started dropping information. And then each co-worker, it went differently, the story. Some got to know through others, some I told them, and then they were like, hey, this is my last week. Oh, it's your last week? Yeah, I'm moving out and I'm going to Newark. Like Newark, this inter-campus rivalry, so all that is happening. And then they're like, yeah, you have to start all together again. Why don't you stay and all? Then they wish me luck. Yeah, school is important. And yeah, and then suddenly I was like, I also started YouTube channel. YouTube channel, like, then I told my boss, like, why are you dropping information? You are dropping information more than how much I actually would. Like, give it slowly. Let that information first sink in. Or like, you don't have to say it just like that. So yeah, I mean, each of them reacted differently, but all in a good manner. So that's really nice to know, and I'm really happy about that. Hey Broad Street, I'm gonna miss you. Wow, empty roads. It's 6:30 in the morning. That's why nobody's on the road. Center, passing all those roads for final time in Temple Units campus. Red Band looks so good. I'm on Susanvino station, and usually it's either crowded or like this. It's probably one of the last few times. Rain. Hello. Last time at Patco station. So we're returning, of course. So, I mean, it's so satisfying that the train comes right when it is morning. And so satisfying when the train comes right when you reach the platform. So if it's like that, I mean, my commute will take just around 25 to 30 minutes, but then usually it doesn't happen, so that's why it takes 1 hour. So the train is going to come in 2 minutes, and it shouldn't come as no surprise. Public transportation, there's whenever you need it, there's delays. So again, the train is delayed, and then again it should come as no surprise because I forgot my lunch bag. Yesterday Jay's threw some food on the grill, and then we had some good food. I had my lunch bag on top of the fridge and I forgot to get it here, so I have to check. It is good food. Whenever I cook some good food, I forget to get it to office. But yeah, last day I'll do something. These people are planning something, so I'm not sure. So let's see how it goes. Be the only one annoyed if I was the only one in the platform, but when there are other people and when I see them more annoyed, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine and patient when the train is delayed. But if I'm the only one, I'll start punching the pillows. So like, oh, I just reached the platform, the train left, and I have to wait for 15 minutes. But 3 to 4 trains pass on the other side of the platform. But yeah, the train is delayed for the past 5 minutes. The train is here. Yep, finally. man. It's my last day in Philly. Let's see you. So you can understand that I just stay in the front just to wish, and then I have to walk all the way back, take the steps, and go upstairs. But I don't mind. I mean, it's just 30, 40 seconds I'm going to lose. For me, what matters most is that I can wish him and then I can go upstairs. Prime off for the final time. Walking for the final time. The next time I come here, all this would be reworked. Police department would have moved in. Place. Whew. I came here at 7:30 itself. Just want to soak in some time. This is the obvious favorite spot at my workplace. Sitting here, eating lunch, talking to my friends, watching Philly skyline, which I'm going to miss. To clock in here at the help desk and help with calls, which I don't think I'll get any in the morning. If I get it, I'll be like, you're the lucky first caller. I'm like, why would you have to call early at 7:30 in the morning for your IT help? 3 other students are supposed to be here. I am not supposed to be here today. Yeah, it's fine. I just clock in and help. Yeah, I just decided to share my thoughts about my work as well as my workplace, as today is my last day and I'm moving out. So I mean, it was a really fun and friendly working environment. That's one thing which I liked about this place. Each of them knew each other, so that was really good because most of them actually went to school here at Rutgers. So they just also started out as student workers and then continued to their full-time job. So they were very empathetic and very understanding of my situation. So it was really nice to if some person wished me and I wished them. So it was really friendly and collaborative environment, which I liked a lot. Like it is very integrative and all of that. And even I got the opportunity to help a lot of people at my workplace. So whenever I was with them, I used to ask them what their stories were, what they did during school, what's the best eating spots. And that's usually what I ask, like, recommend me good places to eat, recommend me where to go, what to do over the weekend, what did you guys do over the weekend, tell me any fun things to do. So because you don't find a lot of things online. I mean, these are the word-to-word reference which matters a lot for me, at least. So that was really nice. I actually want to I noted down their names and I want to thank each one of them. First, it's Nancy. She retired after 35 years of service a week back. Unfortunately, I didn't tell her, I didn't get the chance to tell her that I'm moving out. She was the one who hired me in between the semester. That usually students are hired a semester before, like for fall semester you are hired during the spring session itself. But for me, I requested and then I explained my situation. Yeah, so and so is happening. I want to be on my own. I want to support myself. And then she was really understanding, and I got this job. And that was the exact same time when the projects team needed someone to help them. So I just stepped right in and to fill that role. And then my main boss, Richard, and South Philly guy, that accent, that strong accent. He's like my father-like figure for me. I mean, he's around 65 or something. He has 3 kids who are actually older than me. But then he always saw me as son. He was always looking out for me. Like, I'm busy when there's no work, because most of the time my philosophy is I finish my work fast and then I sit and then I relax. That's my philosophy. But then he told me, you're being paid by the hour. Slow down. Just take it slowly. Slow down and then do your work. Like, don't rush. And then he knew a lot of people on campus. So whenever we went to meet people, he was like, he's a new student worker. Yeah, he's helping for us. So I got a lot of contacts through that. And whenever there was food, I used to get dropped at the place where the events are happening. That's how I used to eat my lunch. I used to check where the events are happening and then I go there to eat. So that's how my schedule was. But then to have the coolest boss like Rich, I don't think it's possible at my next job. But for the first payable in tax return kind of job, I think this is the first one. And second one is Jason. Jason, he's a bit younger than Rich, but then he also looked out for me, and he always encouraged me asking questions. So that was the best part. We talked a lot about photography, a lot of things in general, a lot of things about Philly, and then he also started as student worker, and he joined school in 2000. That's when I was born, so he has a lot more experience, and he helped a lot. He got a lot then. I was also like, oh, I need to go into this building. He made sure that happened. There was just one building till the last week of office which I didn't go to, which is Joint Health Sciences Center, and he made sure that also took place. So I'm really thankful for that. But Rich and Jason, next shot will be of them talking, so you guys will get to meet my bosses. And then Karan is the other Indian on campus. He helped me with my resume, so I'm really grateful and thankful for that, for him to help me with resume and LinkedIn, so with the job searches. And then Kate, if I don't give a shout out to her, she'll come find me in Jersey City. But she's I mean Nancy, Lisa, and Kate are the like, three women working this, at least on our floor. So Kate is someone new, and then initially we were just poking fun at each other. We were just roasting her like, hey, we don't like each other and all. She always found work for me, and then I was like, I will try to relax, and then she finds work for me. Then I'm like, I have to work. But then it was really nice. I mean, this one thing I realized, like, there's no I don't like her or something like that. It's just that you want to understand the person more. You want to know where they came from and all that, because in the dining area she makes sure that she wants to make sure that every single thing is clean. And then this is one thing about me. I eat a lot of popcorn. There's at least like one bag per day, and then I used to eat popcorn, and then I used to use the dry tissues to wipe it off. But then she would come and like, who did the popcorn? There's grease on the one. Then I was there one day, and then I was like, yeah, hey, I did that. I was showing it. I wiped it, and then can't you see that? Then there was a white bucket, and then she pulled the wet wipes, and then she wiped. I was like, oh my god, I thought it was paint bucket till now. I never knew it was wet wipes. But yeah, again, I learned a lot from her. She's really she's from Ukraine actually, so I mean, it was really nice to talk to her. I used to go to her desk, disturb her a lot. So, but she's really nice and fun person. I always liked her, even though I never told her. And then Bob. Oh, Bob is another fun guy. Bob and I are on the other extreme. I am someone who works fast a lot and then gets things done. One thing I learned from Bob is that to take things slowly, get one thing done properly, and then move on to the next thing. So Bob and I install computers in the labs, the library, and classroom. So I got the chance to know him better, talk to him. He's one of the experienced oldest workers who started as a student workers and went to school here. So I used to ask him like how it was before, how it started out, and all of that. And then he is also a Marvel fan. Like, you're talking a Marvel fan who started it from the comics. So to get to talk to him, I mean, it's hard to talk to comic book fans and K-pop fans actually, but it was really nice again to talk to him. And then Scott, Victor, always happy and nice people. And then I got the chance to talk to each one of them. And then Dennis is the Mac guy. This is one thing, I don't like Apple products. So yeah, if you guys are watching and if you guys are using Apple products, and if you know me, you already know this, but yeah, I don't like Apple products, and he's like the Mac guy on campus. So I used to unbox Mac and all of that. Can you believe, like, I used to do all of that, install the latest software. So, and then as part of my first Apple product, he gave me, I mean, I asked for the Magic Keyboard and Magic Mouse, which I got it. So I'll be using that with Windows. I was like, yeah, this is my first app, right? It just looks fancy, and then it's more like impulse, but he's like, I'll trust you and I'll give it to you. So that was really nice of him. And then Will took over Nancy's position, and he's also really nice. He's starting to make connections, and he always shows up, comes. I always sit at this desk, and then these people keep walking around, and they'll come, hey, are you free? Will you come and help? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go. We'll just start talking. So Will, and then Tom is the main manager of this building, like for the IT. So he's the one who approved my workplace video, by the way. So if you have seen the workplace video, it means it was approved. So he was also really happy about me, and he also was like, yeah, I appreciate the work you do. And he's also, I actually did not know that he's of that person. I was just eating lunch, he just showed up, and we started talking, and then I got to know, oh, he's my boss. boss is like 3 levels above. And then I went to him directly and asked for pay, increasing pay, student pay, not just for me but even for others. So that's another stories. But I'm sorry if I missed any of the other names. I'll still remember you right here, so I'm really sorry about that. But so many smiling faces every day in the morning. I'll be like, smile and then come and greet me. So I really like this kind of atmosphere. It's a very friendly, fun, collaborative environment once again. And yeah, I mean, even I'm giving small initiatives. See, we are instant computers and all that. I'm like, why don't you give a candy? I'm like, see, small ideas. So, but yeah, overall, it was a really, really fun working experience. I can't express that enough. For my first job, I think it just started off at this level. So, for next job, the bar is set too high. So that's there. I mean, I am someone. I mean, I worked here for the past 9 months. Just like after 9 months, how a new life is born. So nice reference. But I also became a better and new person, which I can take all the learning experiences I got from this job and take it to my next job. So that's one really big thing which I can say from my job. And I feel other students, if you guys are watching this as international students or someone from India and you're planning to come here, or even my friends, I would encourage you guys to work part-time. Start working at least, so you get the experience of what it's like to earn money, manage money, pay per hour. Like when you look at an item, you'll be like, oh yeah, this how much. If I look at an item, I'll be like, yeah, it takes me 2 hours to earn that item. So you get that kind of, you start thinking of it from that lens. So that's, and then doing the tax return and all of that. But to know a lot of people on campus through my work. I mean, it's compared to a smaller campus, so to know a lot of people on campus, the faculties, deans I used to go to, I even talked to the chancellor. I mean, I got the chance to talk, and it used to be really fun. I'll be like, hey, I want to go to this event, hey, I want to go to that event, hey, I want to do this, hey, I want to do that, and then I got the chance. I'm like, yeah, I used to show up. For me, this one thing, consistency is really important. You just have to show up. You just want to have to show up for work, and then every single thing will show up, take care of itself. That's the same thing for classes as well. Like, don't clock out or anything like that. Just show up. I think that's the most basic thing any student worker should be doing, but they unfortunately not. And it's fine. But in my case, I always loved coming here, and this my another philosophy that I don't dread Mondays. If I start to dread Mondays, that means I need to change the job or change whatever I'm doing. I mean, when you're waking up after Sunday, you're like, oh, it's Monday, why do I have to go to? That's like a big red flag. But in my case, like, hey, Monday work, I get to see your faces, so you just show up here and be like, hey, how was your weekend? What did you guys do? And all that. So yeah, I'm gonna miss all of that. So in the next shot, you guys will be seeing Rich and Jason. They aren't their on-site days are not today, so they're not coming on my final day. I wish they came. I also told them late, so I can't blame them as well. But in the next shot, it's me talking with them, so that's why you'll see me in different dress colors. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts about my work. I'm with Rich right now, and it's his last day, and my last day is actually Friday. But I want that vlog to come in this thing now itself. Let's say something nice.
Something nice.
Yeah, it's very hard to say something nice about me, right?
Something nice. I said it twice.
You come on, be nice. Now tell me how it was working with me in the past 9 months.
It was an amazing adventure of ups and downs.
Let's talk about both.
It's been fine. I'm sure I'll go on to be a good worker for the next week.
Yeah, see, you heard it from me. I'll use this as a reference, this video as a reference. No, for me also, right when I wanted a job, that's what I've been telling in the last vlogs also. Right when I wanted a job, I got this, and I was also new to US. So to have someone like you, like father, like figure for me to teach me about the sports, Philly sports, and we have the Flyer team jersey.
So now you go and learn how to be a New York Giant or a Jet or.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. So yeah, for me, I learned a lot about US, and he was, I mean, sometimes he was bothered by the number of questions I asked, but for the most part, he was like, yeah, he's fine. He was like, yeah, whatever I asked, he patiently answered it. And yeah, that's the thing about Rich. Rich, you want to say something else?
I'm good.
Okay, he is good. So yeah, this is Rich's last day, and my last day video, I'm shooting it now itself just because Rich's last day. So yeah, see you, Rich. We'll miss you. I'll come and visit you. Don't worry. It's Thursday and it's Jason, my other boss, last day. So today's actually my last day, but then
Yeah.
it's his last day, and then
Yeah,
Jason, how was it working with me?
it's good.
And
I'm trying to pull him back and get him to
Into
relax,
reality.
have some patience.
Yeah, that's one
Stay
thing I need to
yin
work
and
on.
yang. You see how I'm already talking and he was already talking over me. There was a lot of that going on. See, he knows.
Yeah, that's
But like I told him, there's a lot of things you can take from a job, even if it's just a menial task like pulling out hard drives or organizing things. There's all these little things that you can take on, you build up in the future with. So it's been really nice. It's a lot of
There's
things
so
that you
many
just-
discussions. I mean, he's one of the very few people in the offices. Actually, a lot of people think. But he always encouraged me asking questions. And even on the first day when we sat down and talked, he was telling about his thing. And that time itself, I realized about the vibe, like the organization part, the planning part is like we are both in sync with that. So that's one thing which I liked. But then even he is another person. He's one of my other bosses apart from Rich. So and I learned a lot from him. So thanks for that. And then he's an amazing photographer. So most of I never knew that. I kind of had an idea that each photo has a big story behind it, but I never knew that some people would take it to the next level, be really serious about, be really passionate about it. And you have been doing passionately for about 10 years, if I'm not wrong,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
so when I listen to his stories, like each story I was like, oh, he went this, he went that. That's the most interesting part. I'll put his link of Etsy and website in description. Do be sure to check it out. So yeah,
Check it out.
but yeah, I mean his night photography is amazing. Like trust me, like. And I mean,
Fireflies, Milky Way,
oh,
star trails.
he's out. No, actually, it's really amazing. So you can check it out. Anything else you want to say?
No, I hope you look back on these times and think of them, fondly, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm Rich and Jason are like the best bosses that I could get
I will
in
say
my first
this,
job.
because I've been doing this. See, I just interrupted you. See, I'm learning something from you. For 23 years, and every once in a while, I get a student worker to help out. And sometimes you make a connection with them, and you just know they're going to do good in life. They're going to do well. And that's just the feeling that I have for Rita. He's got that drive. I hope you keep up that drive and keep it up. Making your connections. I think you're going to do really good.
Tell me what few things you liked about me, what few things you didn't like, and you want me to improve on.
Can I start with things I don't like first?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can. Either way.
You already know. You need to slow down a little bit and just have patience. And that's something, that's a learned thing. You have to consciously put on the brakes to slow down. But the things I like is that you're very, hey, you want to do this? Okay, I'll help out. You need me to do this? Okay, just tell me what to do. So, we're like gung-ho, that go
What's gung ho?
gung-ho, go get 'em.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
It's a very good positive way of doing things, and he's not like oh, I don't want to do this, or do I have to do this today, and I don't want to go out. It's good. He's good.
Okay, so yeah, the last shot with Jason was last day. Alright, thank you, Jason.
All right, good luck.
Thank you. This is going away today.
It's just like that then, right?
Yeah, it just has it in a box.
Just took out surplus and the place suddenly looks like it is increased by 10 square feet or something. It looks so good and so nice and so clean. Had so much of junk. It's more like a stress relieving thing when you complete it, so it feels good. Good job, Jason. Good job. Okay. It's okay, but still. Wow, I'm happy. We have the right of path, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, ends building. security officers don't have any work. That's why their groupism is going on. Honk, honk, honk. Oh my god, what's wrong? Oh, and that's the library. Finance building. Yo, hello. That's the haunted house. Old building. And then what? Whitman statue. Law building. IT labs. That side leads to Benjamin Franklin Bridge, but we are going this side. Again, law school, law east and law west. The graduate house just for master students, but I'm the only one who is using it as of now. The church, which I haven't seen open at all because they don't come to campus on Sundays. And that's City Hall. Yeah, all the way leads to our building. Cab. There's 330 Cooper and the courthouse. You can hear the subway. Moot court here. Going to help with the projector. It is all the way up there. There's Hamid Will. We are going to fix with the scanner. Will, say hi.
Hey, how's it going?
So yeah, we are spending some time because earlier he took over Nancy's position, so now he's like my supervisor, the one more like my main supervisors are Rich and Jason, but he's the supervisor who pays me, so I need to pay him some special attention. So he's like that. So yeah, Will, where are you from?
Originally from South Korea. So
See all the K-pop.
yeah, yeah, the K-pop.
Yo, I love K-pop actually, so I'm a big K-pop.
Going to a K-pop concert like in middle of August, Luna.
Oh,
So,
Luna.
yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, in the Reading.
What's
Looking forward to it.
Reading? PA. Yo, yeah, Dreamcatch was there. I love Dreamcatch.
Yeah.
So they were also
yeah,
here.
looking
Say-
forward to it.
Say something in camera, Will. How was it working with me?
Oh, fantastic! I mean, he's so dependable. Oh my God, we could always count him to come in and do what we ask.
That's what
So,
happens when
you know,
student workers don't come in. One person alone shows up on they put. But yeah, I mean, I think what would be your advice to any student workers on any campus when they start their program?
Just be, trustworthy and dependable, and listen. That's the best advice, right?
Yeah, I mean, dependable. Yeah, see, the most basic thing anyone can do is just show up for work. That's
Yeah,
one thing I always
yeah,
tell other people.
yeah.
Like, when you show up for work itself, every single thing gets alright on its own.
Right.
But people don't show up; they just call out and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they need to think from that lens. So, but yeah, that's all normal. I guess it happens. Anything else you want to say, Will?
No, that's it. We're gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Keep in
Yeah,
touch.
Will.
You know what I'm
Okay, okay.
saying?
Yeah,
Keep in
this is
touch.
Will. Alright, see you. Bye. Small business administration building where normally don't students come to, but I came here to help fix the scanner, and Will is in the other room. And I want to show you guys the old photo of this. Look at Philadelphia. 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 skyscrapers and the old campus. And this is what I was talking about, the old River Sharks, Camden River Sharks baseball stadium. There was no waterfront, and you can see the talking machine here. There it was still developing, and then there's the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. I think this is a pre-2000 picture of the Philadelphia metropolitan area and surrounding New Jersey area. The building behind me, that's the sociology department under which the criminal justice comes. And this is campus center. This one, oldest house in Camden. We called it haunted house. See, I just decided to go to the library and look at all the leaves around here. It's like it's fall season already in summer, but then it's because of the heat. I decided to go to the library and tell the full-time staff members there and the help desk people like, yeah, it's my last time also going to the library, so that's also there. By the way, in my first semester when I started out working here in the CAB building, that's what we call it, the prosecutor's office, it's also called CAB in the IT terms. But then along with that job, I also had the printer job, so I used to fill all the printers on campus, so that was my other part. So I used to take all the paper and then go and then fill the paper. And there were around like 50 printers around the campus, so I used to fill all of those, check where it's empty and go and get that done. And just going inside the library now. Old Robson Library. This is the main quadrangle of my campus. And I helped with the setup of all these computers. And this is the help desk where I was working for a while. T lab and the computers at the library. All of those I installed. Every single thing actually I installed with the help of Bob. Bob and I were just bonding and installing. These are the Mac. This I did with Dennis. Yeah, it's around 150 173 systems total. And then the second floor to the library, all of that is there. And because of summer and stuff. But back when I was commuting, I was sitting around this area waiting for my classes to start. I would travel for like 3 hours and then come and wait here, eat, and yeah, those were the days. And then after I started working, I would go straight there for the help desk. Yeah, this was where I used to spend some time during my commute days. Look at this. It'll be a while for me to come and visit. Yeah, I used to eat during my commute days. I used to eat lunch around that side, here, where I could find space. And till September, October, people were here playing mini golf and they were just playing around. And few days I was inside the campus center. And this was back before I started working actually. After I started working, I'm at the cab or I go to my classes. I had classes in Armitage, which is around that side, and then fine arts, and then I had one in science and business and science. The last day my office is going to smell of popcorn. Everyone will be so happy or maybe sad, who knows. The Zoom session today with Karan was going to help me with my resume and job search for a bit. Someone got cupcakes, I'm pretty sure it's Kate. So yeah, most of the time whenever there's food here, I'll be the one to eat the most of it and finish it. And I came to a workplace, working on all that. Look at this, oh, it's such a nice gesture from Kate. Except that it has a lot of fruits which I don't eat. So yeah, it's healthier option, so I need to do that. And then I had few plans, but then, so yeah, it's so nice of Kate to do that. Thank you, Kate. You're the best. I'm going to clock out. This is Rich's office. And this is Jason's office. I wish a lot of them are here, but then plans changed. Their plans changed and then they're taking. Even I didn't inform them in advance. So yeah, it's there. Clock out now. Last 1 hour. Look at this. It's kind of nice. Oh yeah, it's hard to show that. I'm gonna miss this workplace. My first job after that. Pipes to clean. And just partly clean. Sanitized everything and yeah, I just clean other things in the trash. It was all full, and then here alone I left some snacks here for the next student worker. Maybe I got all the soda after events, but I didn't drink, so yeah, I'm just leaving all these items for the final time in this campus. So yeah, I'm clocking out. Yeah, log out for the final time. It'll restart now all the files. It'll reset back to normal. Let me go back to my favorite spot at work. I'm super grateful, fortunate, lucky to have had an amazing first proper job. So yeah, actually I started work on Friday, so last day is also on Friday, so really it was really nice. The bar set too high for my second job from second employer, So I'm really lucky because I don't think other student workers will get what I've got, this kind of treatment, to have had that close connection with the full-time staff members, people who work on campus. So it feels really nice. I'm super happy. I mean, it's just been 9 months, but with the kind of connection I made in 9 months with the people, so I'm really happy about that. So clocking out in next. I mean, I clocked out. I just want to stay for a bit, and then I leave in next next 10 to 20 minutes. So yeah, it's my favorite spot here. Done a lot of deep talking with my friends. Actually, Philly Skyline for the final time. Actually, this is where I get the proper view of the Philly Skyline and the place you don't. So yeah, it's been wonderful journey so far. I mean, rather than it's like beginning of the end. I mean, end of the beginning, all of that. So moving out. Now it's a moving out week also. I'm also having that mixed emotions of, oh yeah, I'm moving out, and then I mean, I might not seem visibly excited. I am excited, a bit nervous about my next job, my next career. But to put into perspective, imagine being an international student. You're starting your program here, and then you're shifting. What are the connection you made? All of it. You have to restart all of that again. That's the only part. But it was my choice in the end, so I am going with it. So yeah, I am excited. I will not seem visibly, but I am excited about my program. So that's there. But yeah, overall it has been a fine journey. So I'm just going to say bye to everyone here, and then I will leave this workplace. But I mean, one of my boss, Jason, told me that when you leave, where would you want to feel? But I would definitely want to come back and visit. Who knows what might bring me back to Philly again. But yeah, that's actually where I'm going. So yeah, that's my last shot of me at the workplace, I guess. I just finished wishing everyone, and I just left the place. I'm going back to my apartment. And thanks for watching.